Hello, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. And I want to try something. I think it's under here. Maybe not. Okay, how about this? I may have to check on this. Apparently more... Ooh, wait a minute. Do I have both of these? All right. I had forgotten about this. A commenter reminded me when they brought it up for a playthrough that they were intending to go through. And it reminded me that I wanted to try it out. And I believe I'd said something quite a while ago about getting to it eventually. And I may not have, but I have seen this pop up, and have been kind of thinking about it. And what I'd intended to do was Project Eden. And they have Eden, they have Galaxy, and they have Reforged Eden, which is, as I understand, a combination of Galaxy and Eden with a higher difficulty setting. But if I'm reading this correctly, we may go straight to Reforged. My intention was to go through Eden first, get a handle on how it works, and then try Reforged at another time. And I subscribe to Project Eden, but if I understand this correctly, I also got Reforged. It says difficulty easy, beginner, temperate 2, and I'm pretty sure that depends specifically on the start location. And if that's the case, then I don't see any reason not to go straight into Reforged Eden. We have the basic Haven as an easy. Akua, okay. Talodar. Temperate 2. Lakes, swamps, deep forest, oceans. Ooh. Mountain ranges. So this is a medium planet size. Recommended for experienced players who do not need the basic tutorial and want to start in a base with advanced equipment. Kind of takes some of the challenge out to me of starting from scratch. But it also says difficulty easy. Omicron. Arid swamp, odd temperate snow. Arid starting planet. That sounds different than the Omicron we've done before. Interesting. No oxygen. Rogery. What the heck? Medium, arid swamp, odd temperate, and snow. We have patrol vessel. Don't go into the swamp at night. That might be something to try. What else do they have? Ooh. Something or other. Arid swamp, odd temperate snow. Odd but temperate planet with few natural resources. That sounds more annoying. I'm greedy. Okay, we've got Ninguis, which is, if I remember right, snow planet? Swamp, odd temperate snow. Deep in the throes of a major ice age. Eh. Pandora. Ocean Snowdwarf Alien. Thick jungle. See, this needs a little work. How do you have a jungle planet that's a snow dwarf? Thick jungle. Intense heat. Protect yourself from wild predator. Missions none. Well, now hang on. And this is Oskutun. Difficulty hard. Sienna, Snow Dwarf. Here we go again. Jungle, Ocean, Snow Dwarf. Or is only the highlighted in orange count? Why bother with the rest of that? Oh well. Low number of ores, a harsh challenge. Scattered hot springs, forests. Asperon. Dangerous floras and faunas and radiation. Missions custom. This is Purgatory. Blueprint factory disabled. Solar power ineffective. Solar power in Empyrion isn't all that great anyway. Dread. There we go. Old bunker. Dead 2. In red. That means really bad. It's more of a salvage operation to get off planet. Okay. Rogue J5565. Custom missions. Captured by the Xerax. Escape the prison. Transport. Fight off the Xerax. Survive a brutal environment. Huh. How many of these do they have? Ultra Dark Rogue. No sunlight, no soap power, no solar power, pitch black. Oh boy. Sherry. Test starting planet. Okay. Haven. Okay, we're back to the beginning then. Missions default. All right. Take a look at missions default. None. Default. Omicron. Roguery. Default. Swamp planet with patrol vessel. I want to try this one. Reforged Eden 1.9. It should be current. That's what I did want to make sure of that before we started. To be current with the current version of Empyrion. Starting the game with a Project Eden guide. Okay. Why not? Oh, we get to steer the escape pod again. I'm gonna go there. I think, no, those are just, never mind. I thought there was a structure up to my sort of northwest-ish, upper left, right over there. But it's just trees. And there's my drone. There is, what is that? Is that a tree or a structure? A weird structure, like a tree. Prologue, Journey into the Unknown. Ooh, we got amnesia too. The crackling of your suit's radio puts you on the path toward answers somewhere out in the wilderness. Ugh, we like wilderness. Is aboard the Apollon station, getting ready to ship out. Okay. What happened to the station, to the crew? Got to radio the fleet. Good luck with that. UCH fleet, come in. Come in. Please respond. What happened to that drone? Nothing but static. I see Pentaxid. Please, command. Anyone, please respond. Static. Intel, data, signal, ready, cal, ration, assist, trans, on, proceed. Okay. Yeah. We got a transmission. There's other survivors. Do we have anything in? Way to clean up the transmission. Probably an antenna among some of the wreckage on the ground that we can use to boost the signal strength. Just a matter of finding a functional device. No problem. Hey, look. There's a POI with a broken antenna. Is there anything? Okay, that's what I wanted to check. What is this? Gameplay guide. Report guide. Project Eden. Maybe I'm not in Reforged. I don't know. Wait, what am I doing? What's this? Health pack. Okay. Oral thermal regulator. Got some bandages. Few ointments. Food. Fuel tips. PDAs. Complete the make contact the Terran Forces mission. Okay. Item can be safely trashed. Okay, it's just a pop-up menu. Very good. Apparently we have everything off of there as far as inventory, so we can head on out. Load up the old pistol. There is a lot of wind out here. Let's start wandering.
Let's wander. Let's wander over here. I see plant fibers. Wander over here. I see more plant fibers. Wow, 8. Interesting. Grain. Not gonna worry about grain or herbal leaves yet. Plant proteins. Okay, standard 2 proteins. 2 proteins. 8 plant fibers. Neat. So, I do want to say that I'm not abandoning our previous game play so much as diverting. I still want to build that ship, but once I was reminded that this exists, I don't see why we can't include that task in this playthrough. Really? Thank you. Yay, level 2. And then there's the additional fact that we would have to sooner or later tear down that ship, start from scratch anyway. I'd forgotten that one of the reasons I was having issues with retrieving blocks is that... Uh-oh. That sounded like a predator, and someone looks like they're stuck over there. Before I was rudely interrupted. Aha, there you are. Wait a minute. That should have been dead on. Well, that got me to level 3. Raptor. Really? And I see our cursor has changed. We used to have that little yellow square. Now we have a dot with a diamond. We have a dot with a left and right arrow, depending on what we're doing. Okay. Was I discussing something earlier? Something about retrieving blocks. You can't retrieve, if I remember correctly, the higher end blocks. Basically more complicated than a basic steel block. As a block, you can only get components. If it's a vehicle that you have not built from scratch using a starter block. If it's something you have permission to use, which is what we were doing, then you're only ever going to get components. Rather than entire blocks. I'd forgotten about that. But if it's something that you have spawned in from a factory, or started from scratch using a starter block, then yes, you'll be able to retrieve blocks regardless of complexity or level, I suppose. What's this? It's a resource. And we have a radar signature. Interesting. Let's try that again. Someone's looking a little skinny. Let's get some energy bars going. Look at that. I wasn't paying attention to my health either. Didn't realize starting at half health when watching. Let's get our food up. And keep on wandering. Can we check out the radar signal signature first? Oh, I see what they're doing. The radar signature rather than a resource label. Okay. I think our survivor tool looks different. Energy beam certainly does. Not sure what my opinion is on the appearance of the energy beam. Other than being different, I'm not entirely certain it's... And I would call it an improvement, and maybe just because me stay pointed in the right direction might help. How are we doing on food? I thought we got more food per energy bar. That's something they changed? I thought it used to be 45 units instead of 35. Maybe not. Oh, hang on. Fruit! Looks a lot like elderberries. Big ol' elderberry bush. Okay, quick check again. Got that going. How about bandages? Requires proteins. 8 fibers and 2 protein. Wow. I wonder we have 8 fiber plants. Which kind of begs the question of, well, then what was the point? Why raise the numbers if the ratio stays the same? I remember, right? We used to get 2 fibers, and a bandage was 2 fibers, was it? I may have to open up the other game save just to double check that.
Alright, broken antenna. Looks like an antenna off a UCH Crusader class frigate. Really. They have some pretty unique... Looks to be in relatively good shape, besides other than the rest of the ship is gone. To be able to connect to a maintenance port. Got to get down to the base. See what's going on. Whoa! Should I have perhaps used my camera? Oh, I don't have a light either. Or I don't have a suit. Okay, found the access port and console. Should be able to hook up to it, boost the signal. Okay. Plug into the antenna. Well, how do I do that? Okay. Missing something. Aha. F to talk to communications uplink. F it is. Amanda! Looks like I can access the antenna's maintenance port. Okay. Establish a connection. How many clicks is this going to take? Unsupported external device detected. Updating drivers. How convenient. But we're still using EXT. Oh, I was thinking EXE. Never mind. I didn't. Okay. Uplink online. Connection established. Protocol signal received. Wait, what the hell's going on? Is that what we were trying to do? Unknown transmission. An excellent question, Commander. And one I would be more than happy to supply the answer to if I knew it. Unfortunately, I have been offline since initialization. Who am I talking to? IDA Integrated Data Analyst. I am IDA, that's Integrated Data Analyst, but you may call me IDA. A backup of the original UCH IDA to be precise. Where I am is integrated into a UCH surveillance satellite in orbit above your location. Okay, so you're an AI. That is correct, Commander. System was rebooted when it detected your escape pod's distress beacon as it entered the upper atmosphere of this planet. Have been attempting to connect to your suit's data link since you regained consciousness. It appears my transmitter was not able to transmit on the frequency required to access your data link until you linked with an external transceiver. Now that I am connected with your suit's computer system, I can calibrate the data link, I can interface with your suit, provide you with scanning and telemetry data, as is my role. So you're some kind of support AI. I think I just said that. Original role is to utilize systems to scan, analyze, categorize, and direct personnel operations. Can do a lot more than that, but it's not relevant. As you are the only UCH personnel I have detected on the planet, I can devote much of my processing power to assist you by coordinating your search efforts and supplying mapping data and identifying enemy crafts. Okay? Can't remember how I got here. Everything after reaching Apollon Station is a blank. Shall I read you my logs? I guess so. Please do. Have no idea where I am or even how I got here. I need every bit of info I can get right now. Alright. 900 hours such and such, scheduled to leave Apollon Station on expeditionary journey to Proxima Centauri using a warp field generator. Mounted on the flagship MS Titan, the function of the warp field was to encapsulate the entire fleet in the Titan's quantum wake and move the entire fleet as a unit. There are reports of weapons fire and explosions from Apollon Station shortly after the fleet left. All communication was lost. Fleet captains decided that approaching rescue forces were sufficient to deal with the turmoil, opted to stay the course and continue with Operation Phoenix. Yay. Wave Rider Protocol was engaged. Warp drive began generating a stable field. Fleet inserted into hyperspace. Then an anomaly was encountered. A spatial rift. Higher planes of higher dimensional space intruded on the fabric of hyperspace. The rift dragged the warp field and the fleet off course by upwards of 3 million light years. Whoopsie. Logs terminate upon exit from hyperspace, as that was when IDA Primary loaded this submind into a surveillance satellite and ejected it. The initialization failed at the time and was triggered correctly by the escape pod's beacon. Alright, so what am I supposed to do? Okay, data leak has been calibrated. IDA will interface directly. We have detected structures and objects which may answer our questions nearby. Hey, disconnecting. We have reputation points positive with Xerax for some reason. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here. Without, ooh. Kind of afraid I'd have to, what is the void of jokes, comedy, what? While I assume that your inquiry is somewhat kind, in fact my processing speed is down 36% to the too fast. Thought you knew model AIs were capable of learning and empathy. Just trying to stay positive. Figured you could do with a laugh. Not designed for comedy, Commander. I am a strategic analysis AI. I do not laugh. However, I'll take your suggestion under advisement and adjust my humor parameter if I have one. Human debris. Chapter 1. Are you truly alone? Oh, don't know. One can only hope. A large structure not far from the broken antenna. 93% match with a Pelican-class transport. How many people are there? Don't know. Is that it? I see wreckage over there. No thermal electrical emissions on the ground. Ship impacted the ground at considerable speed. May have been survivors. I would kind of doubt that. Gonna have to go look. Let's grab some iron. Plot a course on the HUD to the location of the ship. If nothing else, we might find some logs. Displaying telemetry data on your heads-up display. Good luck, Commander. UCH wreckage, 0.9 miles. Here we go. What's this? Now, so we have radar signatures for
resources. But we don't have, except until we look up or walk up to them and identify a POI. I'm thinking I may like that. Okay, see, now I'm seeing more. We got so now they're popping up. Interesting. Pelican down. We better watch out. Running into radiation. Okay. Another one. Hot, and it's radiated. May want to consider. I'm bypassing this. Well, I want some thorns. Let's grab some thorn. I'm also thinking let's get out of the immediate area until we get a proper suit. So this wreckage is already on our HUD. But I had to walk over to the other 2 or 3 in order to pick those up. Is that a glitch? Is that a thing? Uh-oh, I see a swamp golem. I see more raptors. Okay, so far they're ignoring me. Let's see, I do not have any kind of scanning tool, correct? Berries. Give me help. Let's eat some berries, shall we? Also getting late in the day, but I'd want to see if getting through this wreckage will pop up some goodies like tents and so forth. We have to make our own. Speaking of, good constructor, do I have what I need? I just need to unlock. Okay. Get to the wreckage. We'll see about unlocking whatever we can unlock at the moment. See if there's any tools or any other handy items on the at the wreckage. Make sure there's not a constructor on site that I don't need to waste resources on. And I am deliberately not running. Kinda wondering if I want to turn the music down just a little bit more. What's this? What are those? Resource point. Some type. Well, I was actually thinking of plant proteins. 1 protein from that big old plant? Well, I see we have the same problem with scale. I actually thought this, let's see, dust bowl. I thought it was going to be a higher temperature, possibly radiated, but I'm not seeing that. 98 degrees, but that's not bad. Well, I got some radiation. Got a little blurring here. I need to check my settings. Did I say I was deliberately not sprinting or running? I burned through food doing that. No raptors. I notice I haven't seen any carbon substrate yet. What's this? Whoops. Actually didn't plan on picking that up. I don't have a refrigerator yet. Although there might be one on the wreckage. Oh no!
I hear footsteps. Oh, boy. Really? I missed. I don't think I should be missing. It's the Heidelberg. We found the Heidelberg. Let's aim towards the Heidelberg. Okay, that's... Oops. That was a drone, I think. I was shot by something. You know, I didn't save. I was supposed to save as soon as we started. Whoopsie. Oh, that thing has some... Wow, that thing tracks. Where's my Heidelberg? There it is. Hey, that didn't hit me. I suppose it did, but I say it didn't. Hey, he's got me spotlighted and everything. The ship hit the ground hard enough to split in half. Ship did not crash due to mechanical failure. It was shot down. Really? Interrupted. Okay, it would be nice to actually die or respawn closer. Really? Now? That's just funny. Well, at least it's not shooting me while we're talking. On scanning, we've detected radioactive traces of the same plasma on several other wreckage sites, structures near the polar regions, strong EM signatures. Okay. That structure on weapon emplacements, communication stations, or military facilities of some sort belonging to an unknown faction native to this region. Many transmissions coming from their location, but cannot decipher. Tell me everything. I'm gonna make 'em pay after I get done being shot up. Amanda, there's nothing you can do. You are alone and unarmed. And these are trained military personnel with superior weaponry and a fortified position. You are screwed. We are the trespassers. The best thing you can do right now is to continue your search of the wreckage. Anything more is the work of politicians and diplomats, of which you are neither. Screw them. Okay. I don't agree. We're gonna go after him. As you are currently the only remaining UCH officer, my duty is to ensure you live. I would have to shut down your suit's motor functions to prevent you from getting yourself killed. That's not cool. Well, you can do that, shut down my suit so I can't move? Not acceptable. Perhaps. It could be a joke. My humor parameter is currently at 100%. Okay, don't make me regret changing your parameters. Take you at your word. No. Yep. Picking up a weak signal. Computer console. Mark the location. Okay. I'm not sure I'm gonna make it. Depends on where we respawn. Ooh, we're almost there. Almost. Almost. That's only temporary. Gonna need to find a better spot. Arg. Died of blood loss. Yeah. One way to put it. Get underneath here. Well, that would be a help. Rifle. Ooh, 12.7 millimeter sniper rounds. All right, Mr. Drone. You're gonna pay for this. Start with you. You succeed in forcing open the container from which the EM signal is emanating. As soon as you break the seal, a horrible smell meets your nose. That's a good way to start. Peek inside. Have a human body wearing a UCH engineer's uniform in an advanced state of decay. Lovely. You got a body here. Looks like an engineer. Okay. Biometrics match Sergeant Talent. First class chief engineer. Signal appears to be coming from something inside the container with him. Investigate the body. Oh boy. Sorry about this, buddy, but I gotta move you. Really? Container. Find him here to protect himself during the crash. Completely, it's a good idea. It's completely sealed and lined with foam. Other than lack of oxygen, but hey, if only it hadn't landed upside down with a ship on top of it, he'd probably be alive. Yeah, but doesn't have the means to open from the inside. Stuff doesn't look like it's going to be of much use. Okay. Search his pockets. There's a credit chit. Taking the money. And search body. Found the source of the signal. It's his PDA. Appears to still have some battery. The controls are locked. Okay, Ida says the device is no longer inside a shielded container. I can remotely access the PDA and download the device logs. Hey, do it. Have retrieved the personal files and messages. Forward the decrypted logs to your PDA. Read them at our leisure. Okay. Okay, should we bury him? A proper naval burial requires transport back to Earth. Well, that's not going to happen. The best to inform the fleet whenever rejoin. Sounds good to me. Later time you can give the man a proper burial. Okay. I have... Really? That was dead on. Detecting a faint energy signature further forward on the ship. It is getting dark now. I can't see. Okay, and this is the one we already access. Want to know where that drone is. What's the range on this? 400 feet. That's it. Okay. Got another one back there. Is that what I was dealing with? Two different ones? I only remember seeing the one show up on the HUD. I'm kind of surprised. I would have thought shooting at it would have brought it in. What you shooting at? Really? Well, they're both mad at me. Alright, can I damage it at all or not? Can't tell. As far as I'm concerned, that could have been down by now. Well, now it is. Come on in, you homicidal fink. What? Oh, shoot. Forgot I was bleeding and I needed bandages, which I don't have. I have to go get them. I'm assuming I have a backpack. I'm not sure I do now. It may have despawned by now. Really? Lovely death spiral got myself into. Where the heck? Any chance of getting over here? Got some goodies. Well, hello. Can't see anything, and I assume no one else can either, but need to get that drone in a little closer. Try and spot other containers, but where am I? How come there's something? Too many rounds yet, but at least we're was going to say, I think we're starting to brighten up a little bit, but not really. Apparently I hit something. Oh. Don't know how long that'll last, but ooh, a hover bike. Whoa.
Oh no.
Okay. Shot by Pluton spider. Oh, that's new. The heck is a Pluton spider? Ow, 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 ow. Can't see. Ooh. Arg. Where the heck is my ship? Can't see. I'm getting points for something. Don't know what I'm getting points for. I'm also out of ammunition. I don't know if I'll be safe under here or not. What do we have? I have one sniper round. I have some 15mm rounds. Ooh, check it out. Research and schematics, system upgrades. Really? Okay. Weapons. What am I? Level 5. Miscellaneouses. Grab you. What's a salvage core? Specialized reusable core for claiming a wreck or structure for salvage. Why? Why not just a regular core that already did that? Okay, tools. Drills. Good. Multi-tool. Absolutely. Medical injector. Or administering medical aid to an ally. Grenade launcher. Sweet. Anything else I want to worry about right now? I don't think so. Do I have? No. I need iron ores. I need to make it survival tent. I need light. Wish I could. Any way to sleep? I don't think so. We've got 5 hours before we. I only have 1 bullet left. What do we have? Titanium plates. Well, yahoo. Not what I need, though. Hang on. Okay. At least I can kind of faint in. Okay. Got a freezer. Got a fridge. Okay, containers. Looking for ammunition. The ammunition controller didn't have any ammunition. Okay, that's fine, but ammo. I don't have ammo. I need a constructor. I either need to get out there. I don't even have my survival tool, right? Hey. Alright. Back up here. Kinda need to run back this way, see if I can find my.
And of course that's where critters are. You try to find out if my backpack is still out there. Can't see. Trying to get out of the debris field. Go up and around. I'll find the hover bike up here. Need to angle across. I'm assuming my backpack is long gone with the survival tool, and why am I so hot? You know, I'm not entirely certain exactly what direction I approached the wreckage from. We went around this field, as I recall, so I may be coming in from the wrong direction. But I don't remember the trees. But if I can't find a backpack with a survival tool, hang on. I can make one anyway. Never mind. Running into a resource, can't see what it is. I need to find some iron. Need to get a small constructor going. I have no plant proteins at the moment, okay. And a detector. That changed how it looks. And a survival tent. Good.
keep getting these reputation points, and I don't know how, why. Usually they happen because you've done something. Whether it's kill an enemy of that faction, or done trade, or something that gains approval. Okay, which container? That one? I see a container here. Apparently. Now I'm stuck in midair. Container appears to be empty aside from scrap metal and structural plastic in the bottom tray. Looks like a bust, Ida. Are you sure it's the right one? Yes, Commander. There's a faint electronic signal coming from inside that container. You are unlikely to uncover another dead body in so small a pile of debris. Okay, search the junk at the bottom. I'll be darned. There's a logistic management unit. Doubt if it'll be of any use. They're only used to record and manage cargo manifests. Screen is cracked. Sorry, Ida, it's just a LMU in sleep mode. Let's see. Hang on. They contain transfer records, logs, user notes. Usually more information people realize. Connect your suit to the bottom of the pad, and I will attempt to retrieve the logs. Connection commencing. New device detected. Extracting data. Uploading temp files to satellite. Transfer complete. We've received the logistic files. Do have additional data. I'll read them now. Logistics. Runtime. User ID Natasha Emerson. Trainer. 50 steel plates. Captain Brenner. Most of the flight crew were killed. The rocket took out half the bridge. Lucky it wasn't me. Thanks to my completely justified criticisms of the lieutenant's ship handling, I was ordered off the bridge to prep the escape pods. Normally I'd call that karma, but guess not. Since we're standing in front of the escape pod section and the door sealed. Oopsie. Not that it matters, because the entire section is missing and you're staring at a hole in the hole out into the sky. Well, then you can't be at a door if you're looking through a hole. Unless the hole is next to the door. Whatever. Last message, making it on a logistics manager because the PDA is smashed. Hope the Heidi's hole won't take the impact and that I'm alive when it's over. They want to get a better understanding of gravity and large, massive objects. Seems to be the end of the message. Okay. And this is this. Okay. Notice several inconsistencies between the logs and the wreckage. Okay, what do you mean? Not willing to speculate. Mark the constructor. Check the production logs. Okay. Not sure why I'm actually snagging all this stuff. Okay, back to the constructor. Wait a minute, is that constructor or controller? No, it says constructor. Says I gotta get up there. Hang on. Check the constructor's logs. I presume there's no other constructor. There we go. Looks like the power's out. Should be able to connect the battery from the suit. Okay. Connecting, charging. Needing power 3 minutes 11 seconds. Access the logs. 66 more. Triplet count. Looks like they made 8 tents, so there should be 8 survivors. Standard supplies, communications, motorbike, raider kits, standard supplies for a journey over land. Loaded up the supplies, salvage, headed away from the ship, and should look out for a pair of raiders. I've already scanned the planet for any heat signatures. No other members anywhere on the planet. Needed a frame of reference for the inconsistencies present in the other evidence from the log files. Okay, what's the problem? I am 80% certain that the final piece of the puzzle should be on the ship's bridge. Console that's still functional but inactive. Why did we going through the dirt and boxes full of dead bodies when all we needed to do was go to the bridge? Because the console is unshielded and will draw a great deal of power when it's activated. Have identified an unmanned aerial vehicle. Well, yeah, we shot down 2, thank you. Necessary to avoid putting you in additional danger. Okay. Aero drone appears to have a weak point, a glowing optical sensor on the front that is not armored. Scoped rifle or heavy weapons such as a rocket launcher would be an ideal match. A little late on the ball there. I'm kind of well... Dump this stuff off. just in case I can get a generator up and use this constructor rather than a portable constructor. Okay, did we get... Not worried about it. Well, hang on. I have to make a small constructor, I think. Let's get that tent set up. Well, I see jumping in this game still a pain to deal with. Why is the tent taking up so much room? Good spot for it. Really isn't one. I guess that will do. Well, I need a small constructor no matter what, just to...
Get a small generator, then I should be able to hopefully go straight to a large constructor. Go from there, maybe. And I'm starving. I've not been paying attention to my food. And no, I have no idea why I didn't make the tent in the first place before heading out here. What I should have done would have saved me a ton of grief. Energy bars going.
Really? It got overheated, huh? No wonder I'm about to die. I have? Okay, I do have another proteins. Pretty sure I'm just going to die. Yippers. Died to extreme temperatures. Oh, wait a minute. I should have had a tent. Wasn't watching. What was I trying to do? Oh, we're hot right there. Do I need to move you then? How about it over here? What about it here? How about we make our portable constructor?
And there's our backpack, and we get to it. So we did run through all this. I didn't think I did. Oops, wait a minute, what? Resource. I lost my foods. Well, that's what I get. What I get for not thinking properly. Well, I was hoping that I'd be able to have some kind of shelter. Or pick up a shelter. I suppose that's what you get for hoping and wishing. And there's a bad critter in that direction. Let's not go there. Alright, what do we have? Yep. One more bar going. Although it's kind of not a problem. Alright. Let's try this again. Is there a sort of comfy spot for a tent? I was thinking this might be an okay place to start as a base, but it seems to be roasty toasty.
And before we do anything, I need ammunition. And I have no copper. I have no... Well, I can make nitrocellulose. Alright, let's set you down. Whoops. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a portable constructor. Right there. Wow. Well, fine. What can we make with a portable constructor? Steel. Yeah, I need copper if I'm gonna make ammunition. Should be able to make a suit. And get a generator. We can get some solar panels. A lift block. Solar capacitor. Egads. Now, why? Oh, I never thought I unlocked sniper rifle. No, I didn't. We need that in order to make the ammunition, but I need copper. Let's go ahead and drop that off. Well, I use up 32 plant fibers, pick out 20 nitrocellulose. Wow. Detector. Where's my detector? 9. Hover bike. Nothing else. Oh, I want the ore scanner. I think it only works with the drill. Maybe. We've got the iron deposit back there. A hover bike. Either need copper or Bunch of crushed rock.
Let's see, let's kind of head south. Yay, level 6. I thought I picked up my backpack. Alright, so that is the one I picked up. By my roasty toasty. Toasty environment. Copper? Yes. How much ore? 5 ores? That's not bad. I think in vanilla we get what, 2? Not entirely certain crushed rock will give me the same ores as vanilla does. We'll find out. Did I just hear something? Just the music? See another copper? What do we have over here? Neodymium, but I'm not worried about that yet. I need ammo first. Get through this bridge stuff. Whoa! Want to harvest, not destroy. There we go. I would at least like to progress to where we have a vehicle, as I'm assuming at the moment that we're going to salvage that hover bike. I don't know if that's true or not, but we shall find out.
Get a little cooled off. Wait a minute. There. Get a little cooled off. Now let's actually grab all this. What is this? Metal scrap. Ah. Scrap metal can be melted down into a... oh. Okay. Need all that. Take all that. That was not what I wanted to do. That was what I wanted to do. Let's take all this off. Tablet, digital tablet. Really? Get some sniper rifle rounds. What's out? 15. 2 ingots. Let's get some armor. And we'll queue up 10 and see what that gives us. Okay, we got, okay, I think it'll happen. We got crushed stone to give us stone dust. Hopefully that'll be enough to give us enough copper ore to make sure we can get 150 rounds, sniper rounds. Alrighty. Let's put down a... This thing working or not? Should be cooling us off. Dehydrated. Well, that's a thing now, huh? Drink water, juice, or tea. Atmospheric condenser, huh? Let's grab a little bit of ore. Ooh. I think there used to be a something or other. You know, that thing. The thing to put on armor. Armor locker. Wow. And if this still has it, then we can put on that armor. I believe it's supposed to be up here somewhere. Oh, spider running around. And waiting on my atmospheric condenser to finish. Can we find another way in? Nope. Kind of need that jump pack at the moment. Okay, condenser, let's put that down. Apparently that's going to be a thing now. Does it need fuel? Looks like. Oh. Hurting for food. I need to eat. Wait. There's an oxygen. Saw something, but I think it's a food processor. That looks more like a capacitor. Okay. Armor locker. See, I told you. Water. The problem with having this as a mechanic now is you can't... There's no way to tell if you've recovered. Alright, we got jump pack on. Be able to get where we need to go. There's a core. There's a bridge. We got some good protection here, I think. Let's try it. Retrieving log files. Login password. Login noob master 59. Incorrect username or password. Try it again. Damn it, I'm sure that was right. Try it again. Access granted. One unread message. Would you like to view it? From Lieutenant Romilly to all. Attachments, trade standard, something standard. Heidelberg is lost. Lucky patrols have been closing in. Johnson Emerson won't last much longer. We'll be leaving at first light. And along with leaving a copy of this message, all related data. Okay. We're pulled off course after initiating a warp jump. Pulled into a fissure in the fabric of hyperspace. Dragged us 2.5 million light years to the Andromeda Galaxy and into the waiting arms of the Xerax Warfleet. Oh boy. Several ships crashed on the planet. Made contact with several other groups. We'll be heading to neutral station on the far side of the planet. We've organized transportation off-world. Okay. Managed to compile a translation key built for their language, Andromeda's trade standard. That's attached to this message. Make sure you copy it. to your suit's hard drive. Okay. And we have a partial translation key for the attacker's language. Xerax standard. Aha. So far, they've refused any tips at contact, but I keep getting reputation points. All right. Do not engage their armed patrols and avoid the airspace. Already lost a hover bike. And now we're bugging out. Okay, copy files. Commander, I've been analyzing the flight pathing of the patrolling drone. It has just changed course and is heading in your direction. Roger, shutting the console down. Okay. See, that's plus 10 Xerax. Item, Empire, and Bloodsworn. Brace for fire. It intends to destroy the Heidelberg. Oh, that sucks. Coming from that direction. Do I get a shot at it? Whoops. Oh, I had a perfect shot right up through there, didn't I? Where are you running away from? That's a pretty calm drone. Doesn't seem to be too worried about it, and... Oh, now. Loots. Okay, it is time to leave the area. We're going to leave the area. We're going to pick up all our stuff. All right, so we've verified the cause of the inconsistencies between physical evidence and the logs, and that complicates matters considerably. Confirmed that over 10 months have passed since the Heidelberg crashed. How could that have happened? Cryosleep, time dilation, time travel? Cryosleep is a possibility, but there's no recorded cases of memory loss attributed to cryosleep. And yeah, I remember everything up to Apollon Station. Beyond that, nothing. Do I have brain damage? You've passed all the cognitive tests I have performed. Your physical and mental conditions are monitored by your suit. They all match your previous medical assessments. Not a result of cryosleep. So, need to find the rest of the fleet. Hey, level 7. Starting chapter 2, A Forest of Stars. After uncovering the wreckage of the Heidelberg and the fate of its crew, set off after the survivors. Head to the neutral station. And we have a populated structure not far off. Could this be the station? Okay. Could I just get rid of the spoiled food? Now we need to reach the structure. The village. Hey, we have light now. Or do we want to sleep first? Wait a minute, what's this? I thought I picked all that up. Do I want to go ahead and drop my report guide? I'm not too worried about support. Can be safely trashed, but it doesn't, well, try this. There. Now let's swap out vent for something that doesn't need to be on the bar. Away a part of the night. Two miles away, I say, if we can't do something about this hover bike. Generator and a fuel tank. Okay. Do I have anything unlocked? Do a generator and a field. Should be able to. Steel plates, motors, electronics, computers, mechanical components. Why am I worried about all this? Let's all off. Generator. Fuel tank. Hey. Fuel. Biofuel uses 20 fibers. Get some of those going.
A little more concerned with grabbing any plant proteins we can. Do I want to put the condenser down yet? Not really, but maybe.
Really? Better. Nice to know a headshot works.
I kind of wonder now, are we going to end up building a base on this planet? Are we just going to leave it?
All the indications I have show we're most likely going to... Wait a minute, does this thing have a core? I think I need to make a core. I need computers. What am I short on for computers? Fibers, electronics, which require silicon. How am I doing on silicon? Not good enough. Copper? I would think I'm okay. Maybe not. Okay, let's do that. I don't know what... Let's see, where do I want... That's the generator, right? I don't want the generator close to the pilot seat. Fuel tank should be okay. Although, may prefer having the core right there instead. And we have a cargo box. Ooh, we have electronics. Let's drop those in. Well, even dumped those in, wasn't it? Well, that's not very many electronics, is it? Not nearly enough. Either I'm going to need rocks or Then again, it appears to be a non-issue. Finishing the rest of the fuel. Apparently I have a core. Could have looked up under the P menu. Oh no. I have a spoiled food. Wow. Forgot to have my jump pack on. Cargo box. Cargo box. Off we go.
Base, hey? Well, we're gonna have to figure out where we want to do a base. If we're going to be doing a base. Do we want a fancy base? A basic base? A sort of kind of middle-ish base? A driver's license? Saw something crawling around there. Should have taken a closer look. Need to pay closer attention. Sometimes some of these areas can have promethium boulders. I don't know if that's going to be true in this scenario or not. Or, yeah, with Project Eden, but depends. We have an unknown faction. Speaking of... Oh boy. That could be a problem.
We're gonna have us some raptor steaks. I don't suppose there's a
Boulder that's a little closer. Oh well. And how many are there? Several, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only saw 2 to begin with. A couple more over there. I think we'll just pick this up somewhere. And I wanted to get some more energy bars going while we were traveling. Hello, Mr. Big Toothy Clawy thing. Nice job. Thought I dodged that. Discovered a Talon lands. Whoa.
we have a heat signature. What's up with all the heat signature? Small farm. Okay. Guard posts. A hut drop field. Hi guys. Checking out your little place here. How's it hanging? Got another hut. Got a radar signature. We have a guard post. We have graphite ore. Graphite ore. We didn't have graphite ore before, did we? I don't think so. Hey, have a little chat with the chief. Hi guys. Whoa. Okay. I trust that was a little glitchy. Ooh, we're talking in a different language. I'm not gonna try. Trade stand. Wait a minute. I thought we had a translation key. Was that something I needed to do? Man, okay, we need to check on that. Points to a tapestry depicting a pyramid-like building being struck by lightning. Gestures to the village gate, turns around. I guess we're done here then. Best I've got is the chief wants me to go to some tower somewhere. And Ida has recorded the conversation, identified the structure as quite far, emitting a low electromagnetic signature. Now, send the location data to your display. Yes. Forwarded the location or something that matches the tapestry the Talon chief showed you to your display. Okay. Wonder what I'm supposed to do. Got any clues? Could it be a trap? Likely, although they seem to be displaying no aggression, just curiosity. Alright, I've got to drop off this stuff from my inventory. Toolbar. There's one thing I know, Ida, angry youths will always cause trouble. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Tablet. Alright, I'm not seeing an interaction. Yay, nay. Ancient tower, 0.3 miles. All right, so I'm not seeing any way because I remember seeing something about. Well, hang on. Let's go this way. Dark tower. Data package. Trade Federation. General info. General info. Christian alignment system. Trade commodities. Weapon effects. Okay, I see what's in this. Project Eden info. Imperiopedia database partially corrupted. Oh, that's funny. Well, I kind of wondered if there was something that I needed to do to get those translation things. Yeah, the trade standard, Xerax standard. Was there supposed to be a way to get this to work? Make sure you copy it to its hard drive, set it to decompile, which copy files to suit hard drive. Okay, we did that. Is there something else I'm supposed to do to get it to compile? I don't know. So if there is, I'm not sure what it is supposed to be or how to get it to work. Alright. Ancient tower. Whoa! Sorry guys, not actually trying to run anyone over. Faint electromagnetic readings coming from underneath. Appears to be an entrance at the top. Tablet. Hall of Knowledge. Poof. Design is more advanced than the Talon village. Xerax's presence here may be the cause of their regression in... Okay. Sending, receiving. Okay, we're waiting on something to happen. These devices appear undetected life energy conduit. Aha. Okay, found the lever. I think it's turned on. Okay, increase in data traffic. Operating on base 8 numerical system instead of 10. Does it cause any problems generating a translation key? Okay, waiting. Please approach blue console. Okay. Loading Talon translation key to HDD. Talon added to database. Forwarding translation to HUD and audio input output. Sweet. In the year of 1832-4, Noble Talon, having regained the power of space flight, finally returned to the stars, encountered their first adversary in the form of the Trade Federation. An economic power spanning thousands of systems without formal military, they found opposition with our enlightened system of equality and saw our people as both threat and resource. Why? With no military force of our own, we turned to an honorable warrior race, great in number and military prowess, but lacking interstellar travel, and uplifted them to be our allies and protectors. Against the economic might of the Trade Federation, with their military and tactical superiority on our side, the Federation's aggression was halted and a stalemate achieved. Not sure how that works. Being no way for profitable outcome, we entered negotiations with Talon Xerax Assembly, construct a system of commerce, giving up their right to military forces in exchange for our allies' protection. Oh, the Trade Guild and Talon Xerax Assembly were formed. I thought they had no military in the first place. Okay, historical record. Seems to be around 2,000 years, 1,500 years old. Go to the red one. Silence spread across the galaxy. Gone were the days of peace for the Assembly. War was upon us again. An ancient evil of the past, a legacy. Thought we'd left them behind long ago, bound to a dying galaxy, but apparently they made it across into our present galaxy. Time and distance apparently strengthened the ancient enemy. Silence spread like a stain, for where they spread, only silence was heard. Okay, we're talking about war. Don't know. Found lots of references, but not much information. Couldn't have been that effective since it happened 400 years ago. Xerax are still here. The defeat of the legacy is described, but they're not completely destroyed, but just dormant. Okay, but no explanation on how the Talon ended up as they are. Not sure that information will be recorded here. Such an operation would have been surgical, leaving no one to update the records in the time permitted. Surgical. Not sure about that. Okay. Green console is next. What do we have here? Just a database of Talon-controlled planets, foods, dances, culture stuff. Don't care. Ida finds it fascinating. That is one of Ida's parameters, to investigate and document first contact with any alien species. So Ida is predisposed to fascination of alien creatures and cultures. And does that mean investigating those big-ass spiders we've been running into? Oh, yeah, funny fight. Want to know about the creatures we've encountered? You can review the ecological database in your PDA. Yeah. Thanks so much. We have heat signatures moving in on the tower. Traced back to a transport 500 meters away. Did not detect them sooner. How many hostiles? There are only 3. 1 at the top of the tower, 2 preparing to breach. Really? Top of the tower, huh? Get away from the red console. Okay. Right, team, sweep and clear. I see you. 1. Right in the head. Thank you for standing still. Should be 1 more. I'm hoping to loot those without walking out and getting shot. I assume the one at the top of the tower is sniper. Did say the top of the tower, right? Whoa! It is up now. Ow. Got owies. Use a health pack or a trauma kit. Don't have a health. I don't have a trauma kit. So I'll use a health pack. Get some loots. Okay, well, that changed the events in the story somewhat. Last time we went down below, if I remember right. Explored some underground chambers, found that captive Talon from legend. In some places they've kind of fleshed out the narrative, and in some places they're changing it a little bit. Well, do they have personal teleportation devices or something? Someone wants to talk to me. I am not supposed to be talking to you. Our chief is our contact with the world. Watch your footing in tall grass. Leaf cutters will go for your legs. Ooh. So we understand Talon now? Yep. Oh, you just a smarty pants, aren't you? Well, glad to pass your little test. What is a goose? Attacked by Xerax. Contains a record of our history. They would never intentionally destroy such a repository of knowledge, as it may be useful. But they blew in a wall, took out one of the consoles, the red one. And you're thinking I set you up. Well, yeah. Well, you might be. Might be right. Several villagers were caught in the fires from the crashing ships. We were supposed to aid the survivors, and survivors mistook us for the Xerax. Therefore, we got some folks holding a grudge. Understand? Like the rotten youngsters set me up. Okay, Talon. Listen to an old chieftain yapping. And the youngsters should have learned the history. Talon were seen as cowards not fit to rule. Xerax blamed the Talon for being wiped out by the Legacy. Houses of Xerax united, ended the Talon Xerax assembly. Survivors from the purge. What purge? Some were made to work as slaves, others forced into primitive conditions. Okay, why didn't you fight back? Fighting is a young man's game, surrounded by war. Okay. Sooner or later, Chief, you're going to have to fight. Thanks, but that's none of your business. It's ours. Move along now. Youngsters. On the other hand, some man refused to speak to the head of the hunters, tell him to call in the hunters at request. Not sure that's not stirring the pot. Also getting late. And it's dark out. Put down a hint. Cannot sleep as long as enemies are nearby. What enemy? Really? Are we counting the Xerax as enemies? A Huntmaster. He is not by the gate. Oh. Not here to impress you. Would dare sell out here. I'm not accusing, I'm just... Make sure you call in the hunters instead of warning. Okay, they might be in trouble. Go find them. No, you won't. I won't. But you'll come with me to ensure there's no Exception. Fair enough. Should be near the stone monument. I'll meet you at the top of the tower. If I cannot find them, should be near the tower, visible from the top. That's not very good hunting. Maybe a trap. Might be. Recommend exercising caution. Do we still have enemies? Apparently not. Okay. Better. Monument. Presume it's that one. We go near the top now. So in vanilla, this is where we were surrounded by spiders. Let's see, I see the monument, no sign of traitorous hunter or the headsman. Okay, but it looks like he's still there. I can't see. Ought to be able to see a little better. Talk to the hunter if I can get to him. Really? Bit of a maze. Stop right there, you deceitful, violent savage. Don't know how you tricked that fool of a chief, but you won't fool me. I look. Dead or alive, you're coming with me, oh boy. Here, people murdered my father just because he was kind. You taint this holy monument with your presence. Don't try it, you don't stand a chance with that crossbow. You think you can bring me in, you won't find I didn't come alone. Guess we're going to do this the hard way. I guess so. There he is, soldiers, just like I promised. Okay. Oh, there he is. Couldn't get on site fast enough. Don't like where I am. I feel like I could be whacked from any direction here. That looks a lot like a Xerox. And he is apparently right here. Alright, we need... Whoops. Need to... get some heals going here. He seems to be glitched. Okay. He's glitched. Ah! Couldn't get on him. And he wasn't as glitched as I thought he was. Okay. All right, from another angle. All right, buddy, where are you? Now what? It's getting worse and worse. They're gonna blame me for everything. Probably. Okay. Make sure no one removes the evidence. Okay, go back to the chief. Ida will make sure no one bothers the evidence. Not sure how, but what did we get? Got a Xerox combat rifle. Uses a 5.8 millimeter rifle round. Did we get any rifle round? Yes. Interesting. There's the chief Natuk. Trying to find a good spot to wrap this up. Chief, got a little bad news for you. Okay. More hunters. One of our hunters saw me gun him down. I defended myself. There are no other bodies. Well, see where there's a problem with that. The bodies were removed. Huntmaster says, nope, he's backing me up. Okay. He watched Kib lead a party of 4 Xerax soldiers to the monument and initiate an attack on the Empyrion. Tell him to wait. Like, I didn't see 4 Xerax. Like, I am the head of the hunters for a reason. I don't. Oh, aha! Well, good for you. I am a commander of the UCH for a reason, Hunter. I have my ways just like you. You had that machine mind watch the area, didn't you? Ah! Oh! Ha ha ha! Nice try. You know who took them away? Well, I can see there's 4 of them, no way to identify them. And, okay, then I know who they are. There's only 4 hunters still out on patrol that did not heed the summon. Take care of them later. Okay? Let's see. All right. Wronged by my people. Yeah. Debatable. Okay. All that aside, let's move along. There's all my people. Went to the trade station. And I saw them do it. Saw them organizing transportation. the spirits guide you to Empyrion, if not your people. Oh, really? Empyrion, huh? Now you're sounding like a member of the clan. Why do I keep getting points to the Xerax rather than Talon? Okay, chapter 3. We've cleared our name. We've identified the neutral station. At least I don't have all that running around we had last time. But why do we have an arrow here? Who's this? Trader Talon. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. Oh, put your cactus. Ahax fruit. Speaking of fruit, I'll have some. Crossbow bolts. I didn't get a crossbow. I got crossbow bolts, but no crossbow. Sooner or later, we'll have to bet. I presume we'll need to have to be able to build a ship to get off planets, either build or on or salvage.
Vanilla has a small vessel we haven't run into yet in this scenario. I think we will go to the trading station, put up a tent, and then we'll call it. We'll wrap it up there. And we'll come back next time and start chapter 3, see what they have for us to do. Paying attention to my fuel. But I need some food also. Wait a minute, these are only giving me 1 protein? That's cheap. That's just way cheap. Copper deposit. Nice.
Whoa. Squadron of bombers converging on our location. Not cool. Nothing on my radar. What are you talking about? That's going by a little too quickly. And confirm there are no bombers have launched and you're cool to go. Not cool, Ida. Not cool. Refields. Got all kinds of stuff here. Trade stations, wreckages. Another heat signature. Let's go check that out real quick. Did I say something about wrapping it up? I think I did. A wreckage. Okay. Looks like a good place to park it. How's my fuel? I'm still doing a lot better. 195 minutes. I don't think I need to worry about it. Okay. Wait. Respawn place. Let's take a look at this faction. It keeps saying it's going to Xerax. I'll bet it's entirely going to Talon. That's where all the points are going. Working my way upwards towards... I'm neutral now. Hostile with the Xerax. So I'm thinking we have... bit of a glitch. And there's supposed to be a civilian faction. That's not showing up. Really? Alright. Let's say... we do some unlocks. Got a bunch of points. We have a grenade launcher and a rocket launcher. Similar explosion. Range 0. I hope it has better range than that. Tools. Not too worried about a medical injector if that's for ally. Yet. Might as well get a fuel cell. Worried about a salvage core. Suppose. Other vessels. Not sure why a detector would require spotlight. Be unlocked. What are we at? 120. Let's do some small vessel stuff. Good to see some of these crossover. They should. Not sure why detector, or why there's difference in detectors between small and hover vessels, but yeah, let's get 90 points. Constructors look a little different. I didn't notice that with the Heidelberg constructor. Hydroponics lamp. Ammo box versus ammunition controller. For cargo arrays required for all fixed and turret-based weapons. Goes the ammo box. Food processor, definitely. Armor locker, definitely. Solar panels, infantry guns. Yes to it all. Now, system upgrades starts at level 10. Okay. Research and schematics. Armor research. Level 1, 1000. Really? Unlocks environmental protection upgrades for augmented armor. Attempting to install an incompatible armor upgrade in a suit of armor will destroy the armor booster. Ensure you are installing the correct armor upgrade. Why is this level 1 at 1,000 points? This isn't making any sense. I think they missed the bet on that one. Can't get 1,000 points at level 1, so why have that? And what are we going to do? We got augmented light armor. Are we going to have a way to generate unlock points other than harvesting and combat and explorations? We have hydroponics bays, cruise missiles, thermal lances, auxiliary core construction, drone swarm. Got 42 points left. Let's just go ahead. Do those. Don't really need an oxygen station yet. At least not on this planet. Alright, anything else? Durable light armor. Look at that for unlock points. See, now that makes more sense. Level 25 and up. So as long as we're picking up unlock points, we can go that route. But to have this at level 1, it's available if I have 1,000 points, but how are you going to have 1,000 points at player level 1? That's what bothers me. Doesn't make sense to me. This is a little bit better. Starting level 10 to do things like heavy gatlings. Pretty much this is almost entirely weaponry. Now we're looking map-wise. Territory. We don't have territory. That's interesting. Trade station. Ah, there we go. Okay. Have these wreckages to check out. Yeah, we got an entire planet to check out. Not even close. Didn't I say we're going to wrap this up? Pop it. Wait a minute. Where's the... There. We're here. No, we're not. You're here. No, we're not. We're here. According to Terran custom, the bartender is the best place to start. Ah, see, the interior is very similar. Repair station. Heals. Armor locker. I do like the looks. Some of this stuff. The repair station hasn't changed much, doesn't seem like, but that's pretty nifty. How is my armor? Still decent shit. Okay. I'm actually looking. Do I have? Yeah. Looking for an ATM, which may be upstairs. Which would make sense if they would want a ready source of cash near the bar. Food and drink, packs, purgatory, Bertram, some weapons and commodities. Market, cafe, bar, and grill. Here to shop. What do we have? Steaks. I lost out on my meats. Speaking of. And we have some pretty good prices, I see. Who's this? Oh no. This bartender, that's Bertram's weapons. Bartender! Bartender! What you want? Haven't seen you in a while. I'm pretty sure I saw a human over there, especially one that was just dancing on the bar. They're not Terrans. Bioscanner on the way in could have told you that. There's actually Polarans. Okay. You ain't buying a drink, you can bugger off like your friends. Yeah. Well, you should have known better. One information from a bartender, you best be paying up. As we'll chat with the shopkeepers. Hello, valuable customers. Looking for a Xeon Martin. Okay, let's see here. Try interweb or suspicious businessman. So you may be able to find that Kennex 62 in orbit. Not that I would know. H motorcycle. UCH. Oh, we're just hilarious. $3,200 credits. Yeah. No, thank you. Security manager. That you? Need to look for Officer Parvel. Ah, should have known. Ossifer. Talk to me, Ossifer. Finally done hassling station staff. Now you've come to me. Getting tired of you watching you bumbling around, getting in everybody's way. Know what you want. You just want to know where your friends are on. Where your friends have gone. Well, obviously not here. Left a cycle ago. What is a cycle? Anything more is confidential, only accessible to Polaris employees, which you are not. Don't even consider begging or threatening me. Or I can just keep asking around. See, they're all Polaris employees. Well, stop trying to quit hacking. I know you're doing it. What do you want? So, confidential to Polaris employees, but I may have a proposition. No kidding. Powers that be have determined you could be a useful tool. Yep, that's me. Everybody's useful tool. Ah, so someone's telling you what to do. Yeah, but I get a promotion out of it. Okay? Formerly when you brought okay. Xerox is the major consumer of raw materials. Xerox have failed to utilize their own resources, but they've refused to give up rights to harvest. Okay. Well, they're holding on to stuff that we need that they're not going to use. So it's up to me to start, really disrupting Xerox control over certain territories and planets. I'll be free to move in, attack the Xerox, leave to someone to come in and set up to provide humanitarian aid for the survivors. Okay, and that's fine. What do I get? The next step on my journey towards my missing people. I better do better than that. But as an employee, I'm entitled to pay in some benefits, healthcare, dental, employee discounts, the usual. Okay, that's a little bit better. But you don't have any choice, just sign here. Or you can get it over with. Your first assignment is time sensitive. Other than attempt to include some malware. Our contract is unusually free of loopholes or deception. Fairly loose contract. Keeps them from being legally bound to defend me in case we're captured. Gives them plausible deniability. Okay. Sign anything or return the copy. Included their own malware packet in the thing. Okay. Employee number is whatever. Memorize it. It's more important than your life now. Sure. Time sensitive, so I hope you have a ship ready. Well, no. One of our surveyor towers has drifted over a Xerax-owned ore vein. We're concerned they'll take hostile action. Need to secure the asset. Yeah, okay, what about my people? Well, aren't we just snotty? We want plausible deniability within the hour. Now go. Reach the survey tower. Get close to the surveyor. That will be done next time. How far away is that? 5 miles, yeah. Going to take a little while to get there, so we will take that up next time. Hopefully I have enough ammunition. I think I'll be alright. Projectile, or the 5.8 millimeter stuff. I suspect if this is close enough to the vanilla, we'll be picking that up at a pretty good rate, maybe. But we shall see. Need to eat, make another energy bar. Take a look at the map. Up there. We get a new section of map to explore, and that's cool. H wreckage, large antennas. See a Xerax territory there. I am curious. Maybe we should set up a base up in this area. Before we get too involved. Maybe. I think what we'll do next time, we'll zip up here, see what's going on. And if it turns out that it needs a whole lot more preparation than what we've... beyond what we are now, then we'll work on a base. Because I don't see a timer going, even though they said it was time sensitive. Yeah, we'll see. So, call it here. It's kind of an interesting set of changes they've made to the vanilla storyline. Guess we'll see what they're up to. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.